Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be sharing a story with you all that just brought a smile upon my face, and hopefully it will do the same for you. This is a very inspirational story, especially in a time such as this. We need to hear these things from time to time. What we're talking about is a 16-year-old girl who turned her homemade chicken wing sauce into a business. And her business is earning her 6 figures a year. That's a lot of money for a 16-year-old. But this little lady is doing it. She is earning that kind of money with her own chicken wing sauce. This is so inspirational, so I want to share this with you. It says, when Tyla Simone Creighton was a kid, her mom would have wings and wine Wednesdays. Okay? She would have that at her aunt's apartment in Brooklyn. On one Wednesday, when Creighton was 8, her mother realized she had no sauce for the homemade chicken wings. Creighton, who calls herself a curious kid, who was always making inventions, decided she would try to recreate the unique, sweet-tasting sauce of her favorite wing restaurant, which actually had recently closed. Creighton and her mom threw a bunch of random things together, and the resulting sauce was a hit. What I ended up making was totally different and so much better, Creighton says. It's been history since then. Indeed, the concoction became Creighton's signature sauce, one that now 16-year-old sells for $10 a bottle in 70 stores across the United States. Wow. And her sauce is called Sienna sauce. The barbecue-style sauce sells at big name stores like Walmart, and in 2019, the business brought in $192,000 in revenue. Wow, that is amazing. She says people love the sauce. For years after they invented it, Creighton and her mother, Monique Creighton, made the sauce for family gatherings, and for years, Creighton begged her mom to let her sell it. After all, Monique, who had multiple side hustles to make ends meet, like selling homemade hats and baskets online, shaped me and taught me about entrepreneurship and always allowed it to be an option. So this is amazing. It is amazing that this young lady was able to do this, her and her mom together. I am so proud of them, proud of their accomplishment. This little lady, she actually said, look, Mom, let me do this. Let me do this. Let me start a business. You taught me about this, so this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I think it is time for us to encourage ingenuity in our children in more ways than one. We can no longer allow to just sit back and train them to work at a job. Not saying that there's anything wrong with working a job, but because the job market is so slim, we need to actually start teaching our children that sometimes you have to create your own job, start your own business, do your own thing to make ends meet, so that you are not stuck in the situation where you don't know what you're going to do. So many people are in that situation and they're saying, look, I don't know what I'm going to do. This pandemic has taken its toll on me. I can't get a job. I can't do this. I can't do that. But instead of saying what you can't do, look at this little girl, starting at a very young age, now age 16, she decided that she was going to make it happen. And that is exactly what she did. She made some sauce. I mean, how many of us make sauces, our own? We make our own salad dressings. We make our own ketchup. We make our own barbecue sauce. So this little girl, she took it to the next level. That is utterly amazing. I'm so proud of her. Many of you do that. I see a lot of you posting your recipes and things on Facebook. Your dishes look so delicious. You have no idea what you can do unless you try. I spoke some time ago about how people in the local area that I lived in, they would actually post on Facebook Marketplace that they cook certain meals, especially around the holidays. And some people do it just period. They bake pies and cookies and all kinds of things, and they post it on Facebook Marketplace. Now, that's not a choice or an option for everyone, but there are a lot of single men, older men, and just busy people who don't want to cook for themselves, but they want something more home cooked than a restaurant, or a fast food restaurant, should I say. And so many of those kind of people, they would love to grab a home cooked meal from someone who knows how to throw down in the kitchen. So again, that's just another idea I'm tossing out there. I've tossed it out there before. I'm tossing it again, because as we come upon these times where people are having a hard time making ends meet, this little girl decided to start a business. She's now selling at major stores, earning herself 6 figures in income. You may not be trying to do it as big as Creighton, but guess what? Using a local marketplace, if you so desire, or other avenues where you can reach a local market. What if your cookies are a hit? What if your pies and your cakes are a hit? What if your home cooked meals are a hit? It's worth trying. It is definitely worth trying, especially if you are someone who are in need of some extra cash. Okay? Well, I am done with this story. I hope that I have inspired someone to think outside of the box and try something different. Okay? If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I would very much appreciate it. Also, share and like this video, especially if you know someone who has great ideas that you think need to be brought to market. Share this video with them. Okay? With that, I'm finished. Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.